Damn it. Oh, sorry, still just getting set up at the moment. Do apologise. And no, I don't have that with me, unfortunately. Rounds. That way. Hi, greetings and welcome, fellow landlubbers. Today we are doing... I'm going to stop this bit. Stop that voice before I ruin my throat. Sorry about that. Hi, greetings and welcome, fellow... I was going to say like pirates, but it's not really a piratey theme. But sailors, fishermen. Well, hi. Today, as you can see, we are going to do a fisherman's towel. Now, I know a few people out there have already been doing this, and I've purposely tried to avoid it, so I don't know what's going on. I saw the trailer, and I kind of like the trailer. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Hints. Do I want hints on or off? I'm going to take them off for the moment, just see what it's like. Probably going to need hints as I go along. Prologue. Ooh, hello.
Now, stop me if you have heard this one before. Once upon a while ago, there was a fisherman's puppet, carefully made by hand. The puppet lived a simple life inside a model lighthouse, with everything in its place. And every day began the same way when he brushed his wooden tin.
Brush, where's the brush? Brush, brush.
Well, if you don't think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time.
Yes, I have.
Next, he put a log inside his little stove to warm things up.
Press the telescopic hand button to launch your hand forward.
It will get cold in here. The puppet will put a log inside his little stove.
Okay, so... We're back.
The puppet would put a log inside the stove. Careful now. Nice and warm, safe from the storm. Next, he would take his duster and carefully dust his lucky seashell. Over there, on the shelf.
Where is it? Where is it?
What next? Next, he would take the old duster and dust his lucky seashell.
That's my lucky seashell.
There. The shell reminded him of the sea when it was calm. Next, the fisherman would open wide his window to check the weather.
Okay, window. Where's the window? There you go. Oy.
A quiet sea tonight.
Ah, yes. Nice and reflective.
Finally, and most important, every day he would work on his latest model. There, in the center of the room, a perfect model of his own little lighthouse, exact in every detail. It was nearly finished, too. Only 2 pieces needed to be added to the replica. The little model cabinet and the final second. Yes!
And the what?
The model should be a perfect replica. There was a section of the wall missing and a model cabinet. They must have been around here somewhere.
Okay, so let me see. We got that. That. Oh, we don't have that actually there. And I can't actually see a ladder. table, chairs. Oh, yeah.
The model should be a perfect replica. There was a section of the wall missing and a model cabinet. They must have been around here, somewhere. The model should be a perfect replica. There was a section of the wall missing and a model cabinet. They must have been around here, somewhere.
Okay, so I'm looking for a wall section. Oh, there it is.
Good. Now, the final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside. There. Lucky this model snapped together. Now the little puppet could go in its sleep. Tired out from his routine, the fisherman will rest his aching wooden bones in his own rocking chair and go to sleep. And dream of models. Safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue was always fresh, where the world was simple and snapped together, the puppet would follow his routine. Brush his wooden teeth, dust his lucky shell, and work on his model. Worlds within worlds, walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside. Until one night, something changed.
Begun and stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in. It might be nothing, but better safe than salvage, I always say. Coming up next, another hour of thrilling nautical news after these messages.
Every morning, the fisherman's puppet awoke inside his model lighthouse with everything in its place. And he began his day the same way. Except this morning, something felt different.
Oh,
Mon Dieu,
it's brighter.
the window had been boarded up. The fisherman didn't remember doing that. Even when the storm came, he was safe in here. But no two silly planks of wood were going to get between him and his routine.
Okay. Okay, so first up, oh, sorry, brush myself. Then dust.
He needed to find something to pry off the boards.
Okay, something to pry off the boards. Nope. Anything in?
This would do. What was it Papa used to say? Use the right tool for the right job.
Oh, it's gone. Vanished. There we go. Let's try that again. It's...
He needed some air. He had to find a way to pry off the boards.
No, I don't think this is it. Let's see if there's anything else that we can use.
He needed to find something to pry off the boards.
Where can you?
He needed some air. He had to find a way to pry off the boards.
I'm sure.
He needed to find something to pry off the boards.
Ah, there we go.
Nearly there. What was this feeling? The fisherman hadn't felt like this for a long time.
Oh. Ah.
At last, the smell of the ocean. But outside, not the sea. He couldn't believe his wooden eyes. Outside the room was another room, a replica room. And standing in it, a huge but very familiar figure of a fisherman. And he knew that if that huge figure were to turn, its face would be very familiar. Sacre bleu. If this was what lay outside, then what was inside his own little model lighthouse, in the model of his own room?
Actually. No, that's one.
It was all there inside the model, exact in every detail. But the tiny version of himself,
kinda
it
cool.
was moving. He was inside the model, he was outside the model, and just who was pulling all the strings?
Just in, dear listeners, a general alert to all lighthouses. In spite of all
Only
of our
two.
thrilling up-to-the-minute warnings, a lone boat has gone out into the storm. Lighthouse keepers, make sure your lights are shining bright. I repeat, a lone boat has gone out into the storm.
The lighthouse. The world might be folding in on itself, but only one thing mattered now. He had to turn on the lighthouse lamp high above. The life of a fellow sailor was at stake. A huge anchor blocked the only door. Whoever did it must really want to keep the storm out, or keep something in. Of course. As below, so above. When he lifted the tiny anchor, the large one was lifted by his giant self.
Kind of cool. Yeah. Kind of cool. Yeah.
Now, time to get out of this little room.
Okay.
Zut! The door was locked. He must have put the key somewhere last time he left this room. Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened. Inside this room where he knew every cranny and nook, an unfamiliar voice said,
Hey, you. Yes, you, the scruffy-looking puppet. Yeah, you with the strings. Over here, on the shelf. Are you cracked in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Why did you take the roof off?
The fisherman. He felt, well, his lucky shell had just started talking to him, and very rudely too, so he did not feel so great.
You test me every day and you thought I just had nothing to say? I'm an hermit crab, Sonny, and you might not appreciate a nice quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now, shh.
And what are we hiding from?
I'm hiding from the storm. Why do you think I stole the key?
The key? The key? Where is it?
Oh, fiddler crab sticks.
The fisherman took a deep breath. Oh, hermit crab, craftiest of all crustaceans, I must get to the top of the lighthouse. Those sailors out there may be looking for us. We must be brave.
Brave? Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat and a life preserver, just in case. Then, just this once, we will be brave.
Well, of course, courageous Captain Crab, said the fisherman. Your hat and the life preserver. Now, where would an everyday wooden puppet find a tiny life preserver and a hat fit for a crab?
Well, want a tiny version. Okay.
What was out there, mon ami? You'd probably live in a shell too. Good. I feel more buoyant already.
Right.
Now I just need a hat.
Okay,
How
I guess
else will
that's the
people
hat.
know I'm in charge?
What about that?
No good. C'est pas ça. I won't move until I'm less scared. This scruffy-looking puppet wants us all dead, it seems.
I can't see an actual hat, so I'm wondering if I've got to use something that's hat-like. That thing that's
How's
just...
it going? The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
No, I wonder if this might work.
I don't think that will help.
No? Okay.
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something.
Actually, what if I put this here?
The captain is nothing.
No. No. Oh, hold on a sec. There we go.
I should have moved shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane. Nothing? Well, if a little wooden puppet like you can do this, then I will be brave. Now just let me get out of this damn shell. Phew. Breezy. I feel so much lighter, and the world feels so much bigger. I don't think I can go back into my shell after this. All right, let's do this. I'll help you open the door, so you can save your fellow Cilion sailor. And I, as captain, shall courageously remain here, on guard.
No.
Now, let's see.
Right, so how do I enlarge this?
I was holding the key while I was repairing my shell. Then I had a sudden itch, and then, blast it, I don't remember. That will do. All right, are you ready? Me too, I think. Farewell, shipmate. I won't forget what you did for me. Your captain salutes you.
He would need to find his way up the tower in the darkness. And already he could hear the storm rising outside.
Fish fans, and remember, no catch is worth risking life and limb, even if it is the biggest, richest, fishiest catch you've ever seen. And to all you lighthouse keepers out there, keep those brights on. This one's for you.
The biggest fish Papa ever caught. The fisherman had spent all his life trying to land a catch as big as that.
Well, don't you look like a tall drink of water?
It was still alive. This went against everything he had learned. He had to get the fish some water. This section of wall seemed loose. Of course, he had forgotten to glue this part of the model. It was only held on with 2 latches. It wouldn't move. Maybe it was locked from the inside.
Okay.
Water. Water.
Okay, where else are we going to get water if not from the sink? Guess I'm going to need that at a later point.
You might say they were natural enemies, the fish and the fisherman.
Ah.
But he could not let it die of thirst.
Okay, so I need some pipes. Okay. Okay, so let's see, that goes into the wall, up there, down there, through there. So I need to get one more. So no, I was just thinking about that one, but that is totally useless. But I just need one more pipe.
But he could not let it die of thirst. I see something else. Oh, dude. There. Now the water would flow. Success. Too much success. Water flooded into the model. Quick, hold your breath. The water closed over him, and the memories came flooding back.
I'm a wooden model. Why do I need to hold my breath?
The darkness, the ocean tossing and turning him like a rag doll. But wait a minute. Puppets can't drown. No, a bit of water wouldn't stop this fisherman.
Oh, water everywhere. But is there anything to eat? I'm hungry.
It seemed Papa had forgotten to feed his stuffed fish.
Out here, there must be food.
Who are you, oh noble fish? And do you know how to reach the top of the lighthouse? The fisherman asked.
I'm a big-eyed tuna. My eyes are even bigger than my stomach. And if you want to go upstairs, my little amuse-bouche, well, you'll have to feed me first.
There must be food out here.
Nothing? I'll starve. Any second now, I shall succumb to hunger. If only you find me some food.
What about this?
Chew on that.
A bone? A fish bone? It's stuck in my throat.
What next? It seemed the fish had choked on its own appetite. And also a fish bone. He had to climb inside the mouse. The fisherman was afraid. How many of these? No, there was the bone of contention.
Thank you, fisherman. I could not get enough, you know. I wanted more, always, like an obsession. But you, Leggyland walkers, we don't know anything about that. Of course, you have everything, don't you?
Well, what could the puppet say to that?
Now, I must repay you. The key to the tower door is outside. I saw a huge figure hide it near the mirror a long time ago.
Outside?
I'm certain it was around here. Climb on in.
Go. Well, I can't seem to get a... No. Okay, let's go in, just see what happens.
Welcome aboard Fish Flight 123. Please keep your arms inside the mouse at all times, and no splinters, please. How's your seat, sir?
There was plenty of legroom, but the view left something to be desired.
Can you just swim me
There
up
was a
there?
distinct smell of... Oh, yes.
Fish.
Sardines.
Thought it might be.
Here we are. Mind your step.
The key was too high. He needed something. Perhaps back in the lighthouse, there might be something he could use. He only needed to find the key.
Well, I can't see. There's the keys in there somewhere. Fine. Now, let's see if we can get the ladder.
The key was around there, close to the sink, or above.
Right, it's in there. So,
He only needed to find the key.
I know what I was after. There we go. Let's get rid of that.
This was much too big to be moved. He had to find another way to move it. At last, time to get back to the lighthouse.
Just have a little look around in here.
Thank you for helping me, the fisherman said.
Of course, you helped me see that there is more to life than the largest moth's wool. Sometimes a smaller morsel is sweeter, juicier, and more delectable.
Whatever next, the fisherman...
Sauce, little morsel. Thank you for setting me free. I hope you reach the top of the tower.
The door opened. The lighthouse tower waited. The fisherman had begun to think that he had all the answers, but he would soon realize he had bitten off maybe more than he could chew.
Come in, trawler. Come in, trawler. If you can hear us, return to port immediately. I repeat, return to port immediately.
Ainsi, tiens le coup.
Papa's old study. This was where the fisherman had learned to make models. Sitting at Papa's knee, listening to Papa's gruff, scratchy voice telling him to try again, and next time get it right. The fisherman was nearly there, but something in this room seemed different, like he was being watched.
Okay, despite... Okay, I thought I filled it up to the top. I was mistaken. Because I was wondering why it couldn't actually just drive me up to the top, but the reason being is because it fell up here. I didn't... Okay, so I guess that cellar door there is back to where I came from. What's this? A boat. Half a boat. Something tells me I'm going to need half a boat later. And what is this? Is this another half of a boat? Ah. Alright, maybe I need some super glue. I'll come back to that later. What else have we got here? Ah, maybe that's what I need. Giant battery. That's not going to go in here at all anywhere. I think we might need to shrink that down later.
I have been watching, and I'm not impressed. Papa? The painting, the old painting of his father, the great fisherman, it was talking. Quiet, I'm talking. My only child, my flesh and blood. You could have been as great a sailor as me, or my father before me. Ah, Papa, that you had lived to see this day. Papa, said the puppet, I must light the lighthouse lamp. A ship is in peril. My own son, a mere lamp lighter, a landlubber. Nonsense. All you need is a boat and a strong net. Show you're a true sea dog and sail out there. You won't get far with half a boat. Where is the next part?
A sexton. Neat.
Did I ever tell you about the time I caught a fish as big as you? Bigger, in fact. Much bigger.
Yeah, I just let him go. Aha, battery goes in there.
Your mother would be sad to see these days. Nearly there. Who am I kidding? You never finish anything.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you about the time I caught a fish as big as you? Bigger,
Yep,
in fact,
just a few
much
moments
bigger.
ago. Looking for secret books.
The controls of the old lighthouse crane were there, on the balcony. The huge half-flooded room surrounded him, and below, he could see the tiny replica of the room. Easy, easy. Ho, 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 ho. Carefully now.
That's far away from there. Oh. What if... Whoops, wrong button. Oh. Too far. Gotcha. That'll do.
Keep going, boy. I will make something of you yet. The door upstairs was rusted shut. Besides, Papa had given him an order, and a true sailor always obeys the skipper.
Right, now the other one, which... Yeah, I suppose I could do that.
Easy, easy. Carefully now.
Oh. Oh, there it is.
There. That's a good, honest vessel. Well, what are you waiting for? All aboard! Now dock it at the pontoon. Then we'll see who's too big for his father's boat. What are you doing, you dimwit? Oh, that tiny boat was going to get lost out there. He needed to change its size.
Well, that'll do. Not what I had in mind, but I was just about to do that. Honest, I was just about to do that.
Allez, en avant toute! Don't touch that rudder, boy.
We are bound for the biggest catch of our lives. Stay on course.
Ow! Oh, let's turn this thing on.
Can't you do anything right? Let this be a lesson to you. Even great sailors like me can let the battery run out. Well, find another battery.
You alright, hun?
Cast off. East by northeast. Full steam.
Look at you. You look almost like a real sailor. If I squint. Thanks, Papa.
Good morning, fish fans. Fishing season has begun and stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in.
The storm approaches. That's when the fish come easily, my son.
Coming up next, another hour of thrilling nautical news after these
The
messages.
fish are waiting. Activate the winch. Drop the nets.
Which button
Too
does...
slow. You missed them. I really have to do everything here. In the art of the storm. This is where nature hides its beauties. They are waiting for us.
Come in, trawler. Come in, trawler. If you can hear us, return to port immediately. I repeat, return to port immediately.
Oh, this guy certainly wins the Dad of the Year award. Oh, I'm certainly feeling the breeze at the moment. Whoa!
Don't forget, boy. Come back with a hold full of fish, or don't come back at all.
I'm guessing that's not coming back.
Hey, son! Are you there? Son!
Yes! Hold on, son. Hold on. Oh, you've got guts, boy. I will give you that. Go then, if you must. Climb the tower, light the lamp, save any other poor souls who are sailing out there, driven on by the disappointed fathers. I only wanted you to be greater than me. But I didn't. Au revoir, Papa. Then, the fisherman thought of all the countless fish he had hauled from the ocean on a line just like this one. As he climbed the hook, he thought of all the models he had built, all the days he had spent inside the lighthouse, hiding from his fear.
I don't know what you've been hiding from, but I've been hiding from the storm!
His greed.
You landlubbers have everything you want, don't you?
And his obsession. That shadow which had seemed so large once upon a time. The greatest catch ever is out there with this. It's just waiting for us. Here we go.
What if I just keep going? Nope, not going to go.
At last, time to turn on the light.
It wouldn't go any further.
Outside, the storm raged. It seems the rules of the replica had been completely disrupted. Inside the lighthouse, little versions of the puppet were reflected back at him, getting ever smaller. And there was only one match left to turn on the lighthouse. Was there anybody out there in the storm? A match. Now something to strike it on. This was the job of a lighthouse keeper. Light the lamps and keep them on. He had to light the lamps inside and out, and there was only one match left to turn on the lighthouse.
Right, okay. Right, here's my matchbox. I'd strike the match on there, so, but the match is... He doesn't have a matchbox.
The model was working like a mirror. He had to light the big lamps as well as the small ones inside. Time to light the lamps. The 3 lamps were lit, but there was nowhere near enough light. Perhaps his little friends inside the model could help out. There was a little version of himself inside the model. Perhaps he could help. There were little lamps inside the model. How could he light them? There was a little version of himself inside the model. Perhaps he could help. Yes. Now, carefully, the next level down. Et voilà. Let there be light. Farewell, mon fils. I can rest now, knowing my obsession did not drag you down with me.
Goodbye, little morsel.
Bon voyage, shipmate.
Outside, not the store. A room, bare, but familiar. He could use the handle in the ceiling to move the light and look around. But where was he? Mon Dieu, was that beard, that face? He was awake. Hey! Hey, the puppet cried. I'm in here. I've been in here all this time. I'm in here.
Hello.
What time is it? What a mess. Do you know? I think I've been in here long enough. I think I need to see the sea.
The skies are clearing, fish fans. We've weathered another storm. Fisherman, enough mending your nets, time to earn your keep. And to all you lighthouse keepers out there, I think you deserve a holiday.
How long has it been? Well, no matter. Encore the way.
Oh dear. Wow, that was a nice, pleasant little journey. Sorry I didn't talk during this episode. I don't know if anyone was trying to talk to me or not, because my comments, my chat didn't come up. So if anyone was trying to talk, I do apologise. I couldn't see anything that was going on. Sorry about that. I would say this was quite a nice, neat little story. I really did quite enjoy this it was a short one, only just like an hour or so, just to go from beginning to end. Yeah, I really did quite enjoy this. Nice and cheap going on in the store as well. Nice little experience. Yeah. Anyone else that's out there, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed playing this. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys out there.